So the lady before her told me, have a good night. So I said, you have a good night. And then I just said, you have a good one. She goes, you too. So you gotta kind of stay on top of it. It's getting kind of windy. Looks like we got ourselves a rainbow right over HSC. We'll look at it through Camp Bowie. There's the rainbow. Signifies that God will not flood the world again. Right over the Modern Art Museum. And there is green in the rainbow. This is Bella Bartok. It's Hungarian. I put it in Grace, aka Where Vlog. It's on one of the Gothic vloggers' phones. When she tries to turn the light off, it cuts on before the werewolf gets her. She's known as Vlog Pyra. She has it on her phone. Not this particular song though. I put down on the screenplay which song. You'll have to read the screenplay. I've been trying to get it to Grimmlifecollective, but the timing has to be right before I send it. I'll know because I'll have the money to send it and I'll have the time to send it. I already know what place I'm going to use. And it goes to Hollywood, to Grimmlifecollective. Because I'm offering them the role of the Gothic vloggers, the Grimm vlogger and Vlog Pyra. It's Bella Bartok. Please subscribe, show fan. Figured he was. And there's the Block 82 building, also known as the old Bank 1 building. Now it's the tower. Back in, I believe, I want to say March 28th of 2000, an F3 tornado came through and blew out all the glass. Now they turned it into condominiums. It was a mean tornado. Now, a relative of mine on my stepmom's side, it picked the man up and tossed him somewhere further out from downtown. I think he was in the car industry. It just completely killed him. I don't know who the guy is, though. He was the only one that died that day. It was March 28th of 2000. I think she's... my stepmom, it's like a second cousin or something. They're all from Arkansas. Skaters. Used to do that back in the day. Didn't wear a camo hat though. I was a big time downtown Fort Worth skater. I even met Mike McGill, Lance Mountain, and Danny Way at a Bones Brigade tour right there right there at Will Rogers. I even got signatures from Lance Mountain, Mike McGill, maybe even Danny Way. It was all in a hat. And then Mike McGill reached out of the van and grabbed my hat off my head. I went running after my hat. And Lance Mountain, I think he put it back on my head and left. He said, "Cheer up, kid." And then they drove off in this van. They were pretty crazy. It was a very hot day. It was in the hundreds, maybe like 98, 100. It's a great day for skaters all over the world. Very grateful that Lance Mountain and Mike McGill acknowledged my existence. Because Mike McGill, he invented the Mick Twist. That's where you do a 540 in the air. I think that's correct. Yeah, you go up this way and you go all the way around. You go up this way, you do the 180, then the 360, and then back around to the 540 degrees in the air. It's a twist known as the Mick Twist, invented by Mike McGill. He was there at the Bones Brigade tour, late 80s, right before we merged into 1990. It's a beautiful day. I don't remember if it was a Sunday or not, but there were hundreds of skateboarders there clanking their skateboards on the concrete. All right. You told me to meet me at the corner right here. So, and pick up his pizza and be happy. Gonna have competition coming up here 3, 2, and 1. Slow down. Old school dominoes. There's the graveyard. Another graveyard right over there. That one's kind of cool. If you're all goth and everything. Look at it. Look at this thing. It's kind of a mausoleum looking thing. Pioneers Rest. Pioneers Rest. It's got a gate on it. Don't be scared, kitty. They're not the living dead yet. If you notice, this is my sunroof right here, which I kind of asked not to have it, but with all the souped up stuff that my last car had, which was the EX Forte, this is the line. He said that there wasn't one. Dylan told me that there wasn't one. That's okay though. But I wanted to show you this Civic right here. This one has a sunroof. Barely see it. Civic has a sunroof right there. And this Acura right here, it also has a sunroof. We'll see if we can see it. You can barely see it. See the sunroof? Barely see it. Nevertheless, they have sunroofs too. I've never had a sunroof before, so we're on a new adventure. Look at that Chevrolet truck. Boy, hopefully, God willing, we'll have fun and forget about that silly word fear. Yay! Right, Critter the cat? Meow! 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 Guys, I wanted to advertise Hip Pocket Theater. They're having John Dyer play at the backyard. John Dyer is truly a gifted musician. From here, he's from Fort Worth, but he moved to Brooklyn. Lake also will be involved. She's a puppeteer, but she's also a big influence and helper and director at Hip Pocket Theater. She's been influenced by Julian Taymor. She worked with Jacques Lecoq out in France and Paris. Anyway, regardless of all the resume, they're lots of fun. Every time I go, I learn something. Unfortunately, because of my scheduling, I only can talk about them. But they're dear friends of mine. They've always been troopers. And they have beautiful music and beautiful plays and theater and puppetry and creativity alongside the lake at Silver Creek. Rumor of the theater is William Shatner himself went there to see a show. And I believe the rumor, because they did shows about UFOs. So, check them out. Hip Pocket Theater. They're at Silver Creek in Fort Worth, Texas. They're right by the lake. Lake Worth. There's some artwork right here. Oh, not wonderful. I was actually trained in mime by one of the original artistic directors of Hip Pocket, Johnny Simons, and learned a little bit about costuming from his wife, Deanne. And I learned a little bit about theater from Lake, too. And about, you know, music. John Dyer, just listening to John Dyer's music is beautiful, and I've learned about music. Although he is a very advanced musician. And they do kind of somewhat like musicals. They've done one about Alice in Wonderland, and it just goes on and on and on. And one time they did a little piece about grocery sacks, which I thought were interesting. But they're just completely creative, and Lake is a master puppeteer. But just check them out. Just give them a chance. Okay, I know, guys. They're at Hip Pocket, Silver Creek. Look them up online. You can get your tickets that way and everything. Just go there and tell them Cole sent you. Don't tell them Large Marge sent you. Say, Cole sent me. And they'll know who you're talking about. All right. Looks like we have another night of delivery. We'll head back to see Linda and Kitty. Well, looks like another night. Time for a Snickers. Snickers, 4 grams, 20 grams of protein. It's got some potassium in it. Anyway, I think it's pretty good. Then we gotta go back and work on the play. It's not too bad. It's only 4 grams of sugar. I got some Coke Zero. Gotta work on my little segment of the play. And then once we get it finished, we're gonna email it out to New York City, to different theaters, and see which one bites. We're gonna mail it to a lot of them. And then see which one, and if we get a response, then I'll go from there and let you know about it. All right, brought to you by Snickers. We're working on the play for quite a bit of time. I'm only doing a scene at a time. George Frederick Handel, 1741, the Messiah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. That's who it was. Handel's Messiah. Oh dear. Come home to a different place. Hello? Shoes. All right, I took off the dirty shoes. God, you've done a lot of work. Wow, you steamed the whole place?
Yeah, I'm about to do it one more time. Do you want to walk in?
Don't want to walk. I'm already walked in.
I just quit like 30 seconds ago.
Oh, I hear Kitty. What is this thing? There's Kitty.
Not done yet.
All right, I got to get to the shower, and then we'll. Hey, there's a scene in Grace AK Were Vlog where she uses a steamer, but she does it very werewolfy. All right.
Can you put Kitty back next to me? Please. Hold him up. Kitty.
Do you know what I'm looking for? Right here.
Huh?
Right here. Oh, you put it with the stuff right over here.
No, you left it over there. Last time.
Sometimes I do leave it over here.
Come on, Kitty, about to get steamed up.
Okay, let's put this down this way. There's one of my phones. Or my phone. Okay. Well, go ahead. Show them how it's done, Linda.
It's bubbly, sharp, genius.
What'd Kitty think about it? Mixed opinions? Rock and roll. Rock and roll. All right, there's Kitty. All right, we got to organize for supper. We'll go over this way and work on the play. And the play is right here. So don't worry, we're gonna reorganize.